What is going on YouTube? We are back with another video, and today's video, honestly, I don't have anything in specific. I'm just gonna be honest. My brain is like my mental is just shot. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what to do with myself. The games ain't working, TV's not working. I don't got money right now to really go out and do anything. And honestly, like my mental is just more on the negative more than anything at this moment. And I was like, you know what? Let me just pick up the camera and just record something because why not? So I guess this video is going to be more like on a mental situation, I guess. But anybody that's watching this video, I'm having a hard time trying to keep the positivity. There's a lot of things taking place that's postponing things in my life at the moment, like the car. I still got to get certain things on the car done, and the prices for these things to get done is high. So it really is stressing me out. I'll be honest. It's really stressing me out because the more money I put into the car means that it prolongs everything to move out. Unfortunately, I decided to move out here a couple of years ago. And so my fiance and my son is back in New York, and I just want to get to the point where I can get this place so they could, come move over here, and then I ain't got to worry about being in two separate states. Work's been stressful, the car stuff's been stressful, and I'm having a hard time trying to keep like that positivity, going and that motivation. So like everything that I normally like to do is just not hitting for me anymore. I'm just like, ugh. And I'm a very impatient person. So when something takes so long, it really takes away that drive to push for it. So for anybody watching the video, comment down below, what do you guys do when you're in that situation? I do suffer from anxiety, which honestly, the anxiety leads to depression. So it's a constant situation. But yeah, I'm really struggling trying to figure out like what can I do. I have been doing things to help in that situation for the most part. I've been going out more, so it's been less games and more going out. A couple of weeks back, it was my friend's birthday. We went to Dave and Buster's, and that was pretty fun for the most part. I've never been to a Dave and Buster's. It also took me way back because when I realized where the Dave and Buster's was, it reminded me of back when I was a kid. So my father used to live somewhat around that area, and so that was just pure nostalgic for me. But it was fun for the most part. I ain't gonna lie. The food was a little too expensive, but other than that, it was pretty good. Um, I think I almost paid like $70. It was crazy. I will never eat at Dave and Buster's again. I tell you that much. But other than that, the drinks they weren't bad. They weren't too pricey. The games they were so. I definitely played some Guitar Hero because it's definitely a classic. I've been trying to like do things that I normally wouldn't do. So I've been going out more. I've been even if it's something simple like shop for something small or anything. At this point, it doesn't even matter. I'm just like I'm always home, and I feel like that doesn't always play good on the brain, especially here. It's not much to do. I've done that, and then last week was it last weekend? Last weekend or the weekend before, we went to my friend's house. He was doing beer pong. I didn't drink because I had to drive, so I was being responsible. Um, Play some beer pong with the homies, and then from there I went to go see my sister and sit over, and we pretty much was just catching up and chit chatting until like 4 in the morning. But I don't know. I'm just struggling. I'm struggling trying to figure out what to do. A part of me used to go to the gym, which I'm going to be doing soon. My nephew decided to start going to the gym, so I was like, I'll go. We could just motivate each other. Ain't nothing wrong with you know getting your health better. I'm also putting down smoking, which my fiance has been on my ass about. And honestly, it's been a struggle on that too, because I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes, and then when my brother passed away in 2015, I stopped smoking the cigarettes. Just I just stopped, and I did have my cravings here and there because almost everybody in my family smokes, but it wasn't as hard as for some reason like now with the whole vaping thing. So I stopped smoking for years, and then when I moved out here, I had took a taste of the vape, and that was it. That was the worst thing I could have ever done because unlike cigarettes, vapes taste good. You also don't have to light it up and all the extra stuff. So The more stressed I am, the more I smoke on the vape, and then with the flavor on top of it, it's the worst thing I could have done, to be honest. So trying to put that down to, better my health in that aspect also. And it's been a challenge. It's been like a really big challenge because if I don't smoke, I get irritated even more faster because normally if I'm stressed out, I'll take a couple of pulls and it'll calm me down. I don't have that. So that in itself is a challenge. So I will definitely update y'all on how that journey is going at some point. But right now, yeah, like especially today, I went to go get the car checked, and with the prices that they want for some of the things to get fixed, that alone had me like, oh my god, I need to take a pause, I need to smoke, but it's not a smoke, so I'm just like irritated. But yeah, for anybody watching this video, comment down below, let me know what is it you guys do to help with the mental and stuff. I'm looking for new ways of things that I've never tried to see how that plays. Music does play a big part and helps in a lot of ways, but right now, at least at this moment, it's not really hitting like usual. But normally, music is like my go-to for everything. I listen to music almost like every single day, every day at some point, whether it's at work, driving back home. It doesn't matter at this point, but I don't know. I'm just looking for new outlets and new things to try to see like how that helps. It's definitely been a struggle, especially having the anxiety, because the anxiety definitely leads to depression. A lot of the times I catch myself like I'll have anxiety, and then I remember back when I was younger, when I didn't have any of these issues, how it was. So like it kind of brings me down because I end up missing that moment or that time of my life when I didn't have it, because it's not like I had anxiety my entire life. This is something that came after my brother passed away. So it's definitely been a struggle. I'm pushing, but it's just at this moment, I don't got the energy. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. And like I always say, support is support, love is love. Peace.